I'm such an over blender. Hey, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Beth. I'm a 38-year-old mom of 2 girls. I love makeup, especially colorful makeup, and I do videos. This video is my Singles Saturday. Every Saturday I come on and I do some type of video related to my single shadows. That way I can get some more use out of them and, you know, maybe help you decide if you want to buy from a particular brand or which shades would work better for you as opposed to others. So if that's something that you would be interested in, then consider subscribing, ring the notification bell. Today I pulled out some of my Devinah shades and I just made a quick little color story. I mainly wanted to play with some newer shades that I had gotten about 2 months ago that I hadn't played with yet. So that's mostly what is on my eyes today. So if you would like to hear more about these Devinah singles and see how I created this eye look, then just keep watching. So these are the colors that I've pulled out. I'm only going to use this one, and these 2 blues here, and then the shimmers. But I grabbed the other ones just in case I decided I wanted to use this another time and do a different color story. A lot of the shimmers that I have here were because I figured I would do some comparisons for you, because some of the shades appear pretty similar in the pan, but they're from different collections and they are different. So I'm gonna start with Nora, and I am going to pick that up on the Profusion Small Pointed Eyeshadow, and I am going to put that in my inner corner, like the inner part of my crease, not my inner corner. And I love this shade so much because it is so versatile. Like, seriously, you could use it with like reds, you could use it with purples, with deeper pinks. It's just so, it's amazing. I really like this shade. I would say that it is probably the best, honestly, for blending out other shades. But Devinah shadows are very pigmented, and even though it's a light shade, it totally can hold its own. I'm just gonna go around with whatever is left on the brush. Get this to blend out so we don't have a harsh edge. Like, I hope you can see what I mean, because it's so weird, because like it looks pink but it also looks purple. It's just an awesome shade. So now I'm gonna go in with Sky Dancer, and I am going to pick that up on the Lorella LC27. And this shade is actually new to me. I haven't used it yet. I picked this one up, I think it was like the Black Friday deal. I did the pre-order for the Star Chasers collection, and this was like one of the only mattes that was left over that hadn't gotten sold out, and I picked it up because I thought it looked really pretty, and I I didn't have it yet, so I wanted it. It was either then or when they did the restock in January. I'm not sure which time it was. So I'm just gonna pack this in my outer corner, and then I'm gonna use a clean brush to blend it out. And I'm going to like not really blend in between these two shades too much because I don't want it to get muddy. So I'm just gonna pack this in everywhere that I want it to be, and then I'm gonna go in with that deeper blue and deepen this up a little bit in the outer corner. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills primer today, and I don't know that I'm really liking it, but it had been so long since I used Devinah shadows that I didn't know what was gonna work well. So I just went ahead and tossed this on. But it doesn't seem to be like fully grabbing the shadow in a couple of spots, and that's a little frustrating because I keep trying to pack it on and it is just not working out. Okay, so I'm gonna switch to this LaRousse tapered blending brush, and I'm just gonna go lightly around the edge of this. Yeah, now see, it's like blending away instead of blending out, and I really think it's because of the eye primer. Alright, I'm gonna pick some of this up on this brush and see if I can work it out that way. Yeah, I don't know if you can see or not, but this primer is just not working the way that I would like it to today. Okay, well, I think that's just gonna have to do. Hopefully when we add that deeper blue in, it'll work out. I hope. Okay, so I actually decided to just put a little bit of the primer down, and I'm gonna just like blend it out in the area where the pigment wasn't sticking. And I don't know if this is gonna work or not, so I figured I should just turn the camera on and we'll find out together. And if it does work, then, you know, I just stumbled upon a trick. So let's try packing this on. Okay, I mean, I think that actually worked. Oh, that makes me really happy, because this look not turning out well really would have bummed me out. I have been having like serious like self-esteem and confidence issues. This is the first time that I've filmed in I don't know, days, I guess. I have a bunch of videos that I filmed and haven't edited because I just didn't want to look at my face. So yeah, this certainly not turning out well would have just made all of that a million times worse. Alright, I mean, it's not perfect by any means, but I will take it. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with this brush and just like really lightly get these to sort of blend, because like I said, I don't want them to like blend because I think that they probably would not play too nicely with each other. Although this green is pretty cool toned, so it might not be as bad as I think, but I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. And I'm gonna go ahead and cut my crease. So I'm gonna take my NYX glitter primer and my ColourPop E3, and I am going to spread this all over my lid, and then I'm gonna open my eye and I'm gonna run the brush right around my eyeball. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with Altair, and I'm going to pick that up on the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH48, and I'm just gonna put this on my lid for now because I'm not sure if I want to use another color or not. So I'm gonna leave kind of the top of that cut crease alone. Normally the first color that I would go in with, I would run the whole way along the line of that cut crease. But I'm not sure if I want to do something else for the inner corner or not. So I'm basically just gonna leave that like inner corner part open. I am gonna take the blue all the way up when I'm like towards the middle. Oh my god, that color is gorgeous. This was like the color that I wanted to buy the whole collection for, which yes, I could have just bought this one, but I love Devinah's formula, and she is always so creative with her shimmers, and her mattes for that matter. But when I saw the swatches of this collection, I was like, oh my god, have to have it. Okay, so with the space that I left open out here, I am going to go in with that darker blue shade, this one, and that one is called Navel, and I'm gonna pick that up on the ColourPop E27. And this is another shade that I picked up with the order, like when I picked up that green one. So I've actually never used this shade before either. So I'm very curious to see how it is going to look and perform. I'm gonna bring it in over top of that shimmer just a little bit, just to get this shape right for the outer corner. Wow, Navel is definitely the right name for this, because it is, like, this is a really deep blue. I love it. I'm gonna take this down onto my lower lash line too. Just trying to get the shape of the outer corner the way that I want it. So I'm gonna go back in with this brush with the Sky Dancer shade. And I'm just going to go over that blue and get those two to blend. I don't know that throwing that extra eye primer in there is doing me too many favors in this outer corner, but I didn't know what else to do other than just wipe everything off and start all over again. And I really did not want to do that. You know, like I said, I'm already having like serious issues with my mental health. So yeah, that definitely would not have helped at all. My goal is really like to post a video every day, and for a while there I was actually doing that. Like I was doing really, really good, and then I don't know, something just happened and I wasn't able to do it anymore. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see, but it does look a little wonky, like right there. And I assume that's from like packing on shadow and then putting more primer on top of it, and then packing more shadow on and trying to blend it. So I am definitely not going to use ABH next time I play with Devinah shadows. Which I was so excited today too, because it had been so long. And I was really excited to play with them because, like I said, I love her formula so much. So I'm just kind of tapping over top of the blue with the green now, because I really don't want to disrupt that outer corner again. I want to blend this so much more, but I'm really afraid that it would be like disastrous if I do. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it at that because I don't want to make it any worse. I am going to pick up a little bit more Navel and hit up my lower lash line again. So I'm gonna use Verity to blend out Navel, and I'm gonna pick that up on the e.l.f. Detail Crease. So I'm just gonna blend that blue out a little bit. So while I'm trying to decide what I want to do with this inner corner, it's the perfect time to actually do these comparisons for you guys. So that is Altair. That's the shade that I put on my lid. And then we've got Swatches, which I will show you what it looks like in the pan. I'm sorry about the traffic. So this is Swatches, and this is from the Galaxy Exploders. I think that's what they're called. I know it's Exploders. And that is what they look like next to each other. So Altair and then Swatches. And then the next one is Confetti Kisses, and this is from the Candy Cakes collection, and that came out like, I don't know, end of spring, beginning of summer last year. So that is Confetti Kisses there. And I mean, do you see, they are quite similar, but they're totally different at the same time. Like, does that make sense? This one is from the Exploders too. This one is Everlasting Gobstoppers. And this one looks like that. So that one is a little more like green leaning. Pulls just a little bit more green than it does blue, but in the pan it looks like blue. And then I pulled out a regular shadow. This one is called Cupid, and that is Cupid there. I had been considering using marshmallow pillows, which is another one from the Exploders collection. And I thought about using this one because it has a blue flip to it. So I thought it could be cool. So I'm considering putting that one in that front portion there. But I also have Vella, and I think this one was part of the newer collection, the Star Chasers collection. I'm not 100% on that though. And that is what that one looks like. So that does have a kind of like green blue flip to it, but it also has a little bit of like pink in it, which I thought could play nice off of Nora on the inner corner there. I also have Pixie Stix, which is part of the Exploders collection. Oh, and you know what? Now that I just said that, it totally reminded me. Marshmallow Pillows is from the Candy Cakes collection. I'm sorry, I was wrong on that. So that is Pixie Stix, which I love this shade so much. I can't even tell you. Like, I don't know, I've got something for the like pink with a yellow flip or yellow with a pink flip, whichever way you want to look at it. I don't know what I want to use. I mean, I suppose I could just finish it out with Altair, but I just want to do something different. Okay, so I think I made up my mind. I'm gonna use Marshmallow Pillows, and I am going to pick that up on the ColourPop E29. Oh man, that is so cool. Definitely a good choice. Oh my god, I love it. Because I love how it's got the pink, but then it's got the blue sparkles, so it plays off the matte, but it also plays off the shimmer that I put on my lid. Oh yeah, that was a great choice. Okay, so I think that is going to be the look. I'm going to recreate this on the other eye off camera, throw on all the rest of my details, and I will be right back to show you the finished look. So this is the finished look. My base might be a little messed up. My kids got home from school and I had to run them over to their grandfather's house. Had to stop at the store on my way back, so I had a mask on. So yeah, my base might be a little wonky. I tried to fix it as much as I could though. Okay, so I did the Ace Beauté lashes in the style Clotho. Again, told you I'm obsessed with these. I have the ColourPop liner in Good Reef in my waterline. I used the Balm Mad Lash and L'Oreal Telescopic for my mascara. And then my lip combo is the Maybelline Color Sensational Shaping Lip Liner in the color Gone Greige. And the e.l.f. Mint Melt Lip Plumping Gloss in Mint Chocolate on top of that. And I love these. I originally just got like the clear green ones, but I had to get the brown ones too, and they are gorgeous. And they really, like, if you don't like that super intense kind of burny feel on your lips, you wouldn't like these. I don't know that I'd say they're super intense, but you can definitely like feel that kind of burning sensation.
yeah, so love how this look turned out, like so much. I was kind of worried at the beginning there, but it all came together. It's actually been a while since I've done anything like this kind of creative, I guess. You know, I've mainly been sticking to like monochrome looks and it's so boring. So yeah, definitely if you haven't checked out Devinah, I would definitely recommend it. At some time, once I get like one of those overhead filming rigs, I will swatch my entire Devinah collection, but right now it's just really not possible. So yeah, let me know down in the comments. Do you have Devinah shades? Do you want to get Devinah shades? What are your favorites? Yeah, you know, whatever. So that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please give this video a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel. If you do, ring the notification bell. That way you get notified every time I post a video. Everything will be listed in the description box down below, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.